Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you right quick about something that's going on YouTube. I've been hearing some people are placing dates on the rapture, months or whatever, or days, but we can't do that because no one knows when the rapture is going to occur. No one knows when Jesus is going to return, because it says in Matthew 24, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So Jesus said in red, this is Jesus speaking, he said that no one knows but the Father, only the Father. So God is not going to tell us when the rapture is going to occur. So there's no importance of putting a date on the rapture. You're doing more harm than you are good, because what you're doing is you're setting people up to believe that something's going to occur and it doesn't happen. Then people really stop looking at the rapture as a serious thing, an important time in history that's gonna in the future that's gonna happen. They stop believing it because so many people have placed dates on it and it hasn't happened. It's like the boy who cried wolf. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot put a date. Do not place a date on the rapture. And I think if you have a date and you're talking about a date, that's not God giving you that date. That's you doing that, not God, because God's word is not a lie. God's word is truth, and his word says no one knows. Now Jesus did give us signs of when he was to return. In Matthew 24, he sat and he spoke with the disciples, because the disciples asked him, what should be the sign of that coming and of the end of the world? And so Jesus, speaking in red, says, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. That has happened. There's been false messiahs, people who have come forth claiming to be the Messiah. And a lot of people have followed behind them and have committed suicide and did other crazy things because they didn't read the word for themselves, because they believed what these false messiahs, false Christs were saying. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. There has been wars, many wars, rumors of wars. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in various and different places. That's happening right now. It has been happening. For all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. There are people, Christians in countries, who cannot even worship God freely because they fear for their lives. They have to worship God in hiding because they are killed. They are persecuted. They are afflicted because they are Christians. Even Christians in America are sometimes persecuted because the world has turned to say that what is good is bad and what is bad is good. So that's what Jesus means when he says that. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. There's a lot of hatred in the world now. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. There's lots of people coming forth saying they're prophesying, but they're not prophesying. They're prophet lying. The word says that you know a prophet. You know a prophet if its prophecies come true. If they don't come true, they're not a true prophet. So, and you also, they say, you know the spirit, you know by the fruit. So you know who a person is by the fruit they bear. So watch the person's life, and you can decipher, and you can be a discerner of spirit. Also, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. I've seen this happen. I was looking at TV one morning. I think it was Good Morning America, and it was this elderly man, fell out in the street. And in the street, and the cars, instead of stopping, getting out to see how the man was doing, they were driving around him, going around him. People on the sidewalk were walking past him, and the man is still there lying there. And when the reporter asked the guy who actually passed the man up on the sidewalk, why did you not stop? The man said, this is the bad part of town. And he said, things happen here. I didn't want to get involved, because he said, I fear that harm might come to me. So that is what God means by people's hearts will wax cold, that many shall wax cold. Also, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So he says that the gospel, the good news, will be preached throughout the whole world. We have satellite TV that's going around the world. We have the internet that's worldwide. We have evangelists who are traveling to different countries, taking the gospel to those countries, taking the good news to those countries. So all these things have come to pass. So we know there are signs in the earth and in the heaven. So we know that his return is close. That's all we need to know. As long as we are prepared at all times, we're ready for the rapture, and we don't have to place dates on it. Just be ready. And our job is to tell people about Jesus, to get people saved, so that they will be ready when it does occur. So I want to just say that I love you guys, and I really wanted to just talk to you about that, and to tell you that the word says that no one knows the time. So do not allow anyone to convince you that they know when Jesus is coming back, because only Jesus says only his Father knows. And another thing Jesus said too, when he comes back, there will be no doubt that it's him, because everyone will know that it's Jesus. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about that.